Think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in that.
Don't get on my Instagram, don't get on my fucking YouTube talking about, oh, you should have kept it lifted, or lifted trucks or the wave. I don't fucking follow no wave. I don't do this shit for y'all to see. I do this shit for me because I want to do it. So don't fucking come on my shit talking about some, oh, you should have kept it, this, that, the other. No, fuck you. How about you build your fucking truck and keep it your way, because it's your truck. This is my shit. Shit's just getting ridiculous. That's why I got out of the lifted truck shit, because all y'all some dick riders. Shit crazy. Like, damn. Let somebody goddamn have their own fun with their own truck. And just shut the fuck up. Have a good day. So, moving on. It's a new week. It's Monday. You see Big Red over there just chilling. I might have some wheels lined up for her, hopefully by the end of the week. Probably gonna go with some 24s first, just to see, because I'm rubbing like a bitch on the front, but it's not really that bad. It's just on the fender liners and shit. So, I guess we'll see what's up with that. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and pull in Quan's truck. I don't know if y'all remember this. This came off of a video I did over the summer, and I did the painting and everything on this lift, installed it, and now it's time to come off. So he's got a 3.5 drop kit. Follow the man on Instagram, because after this he about to be swinging 8s. So I guess we'll move on to it. So let's go ahead and get it moved into the shop, and let's get started. All right, getting started, and we got all the parts on the ground. Got the flip kit, got the lift hangers, I believe, whatever the fuck those are called. Got the shocks, got tie rods, and then the struts, and then I got the stock parts. So what I think I'm gonna do first, judging off of my shit, I'm gonna probably go ahead and take the blocks out the back and then move on to the front, so that way the rear is on stock height already. And then it makes it a lot easier whenever I'm putting the jack stands down. Shouldn't be too difficult, but getting those hangers off the back for the shackles, that's gonna be a little bit of a job, because I'm gonna have to grind out the studs. There's some studs in here that you have to get to. I don't know if you can see it, but it's studded, and I believe it's welded a little bit on there too. So a little bit of extra shit from Chevy. I don't know why you did that, but you know, whatever, we'll get it knocked out. So here's his 8s. He got the Brush V Maxes. Hopefully these bitches fit, because I put them up in my truck, and that's a hell nah. That shit ain't working. But yeah, man, about to go ahead and start ripping this shit apart, and then I'll update y'all whenever we get some progress going. But another lower truck build, man. We're about to knock it out. All right, so moving on, we got the front suspension pretty much taken off. All we gotta do is take the cross members out, put the lower control arms back up, and then I'll be putting the lower end strut in, and that'll be it for the front. With it being two-wheel drive, it shouldn't take me too much longer to get this all done. I'm gonna just disconnect the kicker bars from this mount right here, so that way I can just drop everything all as one. So that way I ain't gotta do extra work for no reason, because everything is coming off. So yeah, this flip kit shouldn't be too much. Like I said, it's just that hanger mount that I'm gonna have a little bit of time wrapped up in, but if I can go ahead and get the base of this shit done, I can go ahead and be grinding it out, try to get both of them off tonight, and then just pick back up in the morning and get the flip kit done, so that way I can have it out of here by Wednesday, try to get it aligned at blading, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so I got this side put together. Everything's ready to go. Just got to put the sway bar and the sway bar links in, and this side will be complete. This side I still got to do, but it won't take me but probably 15 minutes to get this shit all together. And then, like I said, the plan is going to be to go ahead and get the rear end dropped, get all this shit prepared for tomorrow, so that way I get some of the prelim work out the way. I just want to hope that these motherfuckers fit in the front, because man, this is it's gonna be a little stretch. You might have to cut some of the fender lining out. You might have to take the little trim piece out. As far as the front goes, I think he'll be fine. He might have to cut the bottom of that a little bit, but other than that, man, I think he'll fit them pretty fine. And in the rear, I'm pretty sure he'll fit those perfect. He had 6s and 7s on the back with, I think he had stock blocks when he got them 6s and 7s, and he didn't scrub. So we'll keep it that way. And then as far as the front, I mean, I think he should be good. He's got streets, not mud tires, so he'll be all right. I've been talking to a couple people about some wheels, so I should be hopefully getting some here soon. Like I said, I just want to look for some 24s for right now. I wanted to go 6s, but I don't know. I'm already scrubbing with 275s and shit, so I don't know what I want to do, but 24s will be a good starting point, and then if I want to trade up or some shit like that, I can always do that. But for now, man, we're just gonna go ahead and focus on this, and then we'll just see what else we can get done for today. So let's get it. All right, so we got the front done. This is a 3-inch drop in the front with just the struts, nothing else changed. But just taking the lift and all that bullshit off. But I got the 8s on here, and it's looking like we're gonna clear in the front. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be rubbing on the fender liner, like I said. But other than that, it looks like everything's gonna be pretty solid. So it's looking good so far. I like the brushed on the silver, shit look good. But I'm gonna go ahead and take me a quick break, then jack the rear up, and now you see kind of what I was saying. Better off take that front off first, get it kind of where it needs to be, and then do the rear, so that way the truck's kind of level at least. Then I can put it on the jack stands and then it not be fucking skyscraping or, you know, acting all fucking weird. In the front, of course, is the fastest to get knocked out, because the flip kit takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of time, a little bit more skill, but nothing that's gonna be too hard for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. As soon as I get back, I'm gonna try to go ahead and just see how far I can get, because like I said, I'm not gonna really get to those drop hangers right now, or the lift hangers right now, because I really want to just take my time with it, make sure everything's solid, so that way Wednesday I can go take it, get a line, and then everything will be solid and good to go. So all right, so moving to the back, went ahead and got a lot of shit done already. Got the rear end dropped. I'm gonna go ahead and probably take off a couple of these little brackets and shit, so that way I can relieve some stress off these lines before I push it that way. But as you see, I didn't show y'all when I was doing my shit, but as you see the dollies under there, and that's kind of my method of flipping these bitches so quick. Instead of just taking out both leaf springs, I can just move it side to side, and then just move the leaf spring underneath, push it back up. Once I get it where I want it, up under the actual leaf springs, I can kick the rear end kind of forward a little bit, and then it'll push it right back into place where it needs to be. And then of course the little the brackets that go up underneath the rear end help it kind of align itself too. So it kind of helps out a lot. I always put a jack underneath the front of the diff, or at least underneath the middle of the diff, and then I always put one up underneath the U-joint and shit, because I don't want the U-joint to goddamn go down and then start fucking up the actual bushings and shit inside of there, because I don't want to have to deal with that shit. So I'd rather just be safe than sorry. But as you see, I got everything pretty much ready to go. All I gotta do now is take these fucking shackles out. I'll probably go ahead and rip these bolts out real quick. But honestly, I got pretty far tonight, and this is kind of where I'd want to stop. Good stopping point, because in the morning I can probably knock this out in a couple of hours now that I got this done. So not really rushing. Now that I kind of got everything out the way, you can kind of see a little bit better. Here's the bracket that I have to take off. So what I'm gonna do is probably take that bolt out the top and use a Sawzall right there. And if I can, I'm gonna try to get a cutoff wheel in here to grind that off. If not, I'm gonna try my rotary wheel. And if that shit takes too long, Sawzall it is. So that little hanger's gonna choose its own fucking fate. I got plenty of tools to cut that shit off. But yeah, man, I'm just moving along, and we'll be throwing all this shit on tomorrow, and just getting to where we can get to. This shit gonna look good. But like I said, man, about to call it a night for tonight, close up shop. It's getting real cold out this bitch, and you know, it's not something that I have to fucking hurry up and do. So yeah, man, I guess we're gonna pick up in the morning, and we'll kind of see where we go from there. All right, you see I got all the tools, whole lot of shit, got a lot of cutting stuff. Ended up being a little harder than I thought. So this bitch is a hoe and a half, but as you can see, I just took the grinder wheel to it. I was using the rotary wheel, that weren't doing it fast enough. Then I ended up getting the Sawzall out, that weren't fucking cutting shit. So just got the rivets that they had in here, or the studs, got those grinded out with the grinder wheel, and it's been working out pretty good. So as you can see, it is gone, it is off the frame. And the studs, you have to kind of hit them with a hammer and a little punch just to push them through. But once you grind them down to the face, they'll be good to go. And all I gotta do now, mount this up with the new hardware, tighten it up. preferably, I'd probably want to weld this shit on, just because, you know, it's just, I don't know, I just feel like it should be welded on, but this wasn't welded on, so not really tripping about it. It was only welded on the bottom bracket. As far as up here, it was just studded in, so it'll be about the same thing. Just gonna have to make sure that they're tight as hell, and I'll probably use some Loctite on them, but other than that, man, we got this side knocked out, so we'll be moving on the other side. This shit took me probably about an hour, hour and a half to get this shit all the way off, because I was trying different shit. So on the other side, it shouldn't take as long. Once I get that done, I'll put the hangers up, and then we should be able to go ahead and do the flip. I really wanted to go ahead and do it now, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this hard part knocked out, so that way once I do the flip, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. But like I said, I should have this shit done tonight. Got this hanger in. Let's see. As you can see, got it bolted in there. It's all good to go. Got the actual axle flipped on top of the leaf springs on both sides. So just knock that out real quick, so that way it'll be out of the way. All right, so I got the rear flip kit all complete. Just wanted to show you real quick, glance at everything before I put the wheel on. So everything's secure and ready to go. Everything's clean, torque, tight, all that shit. All I gotta do is put the trailer hitch shit back on, but this is kind of how it looks in the rear. I think it'll have a slight squat. I'm not sure. We'll see once we get it on the ground, but everything's looking good up in there. So about to go ahead and put this other wheel on. Then I gotta run outside, take my wheels off my truck because I'm selling them, and then I should be getting some other wheels in about a day or so, and we'll be throwing those on, and then we'll be pretty much set. And then I got another truck coming in, and then we'll be knocking that out. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things that need to get done, but at the end of the day, we're gonna get it done, you feel me? So let's go ahead and put this wheel on and move on. All right, here we go. So got the 8s on here all the way around, and I got the rear put on the ground, and this is where it's sitting right now. Doesn't really come too close to the bump stop that I cut off, but he should have enough travel to bounce up and down and tow shit on it without it hitting. So hopefully that'll be the case, but it looks pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. All I gotta do now is put the tow hitch system on here, and then that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this alignment kind of straight in the front, and then I'll probably move over to the back, get the trailer hitch put on, and then I'll pull it out, just move it around, drive it around, and just make sure nothing's loose, nothing's hitting, anything like that. Make sure the clearance is good for the wheels and tires, and then we should be taking it in the morning to blading to get an alignment. Looking good on these 8s, man. I like how it looks. The bitch pretty hard, but we on the bullet holes till we can get set up kind of like this. Maybe, I don't know. I plan on taking my shit to blading hopefully Thursday morning. If I can get some wheels tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and have them reroute the exhaust, and then probably just get an alignment while I'm down there, and then just keep it how it is. I was gonna add a 1-inch level, but I really kind of fuck with how it looks, and until I put a setup on there, I really won't know. So I guess I'm gonna just put the setup on first, get it aligned, and then drive it around for a little while how it is. And then if I feel like I want to do a little Catalina, I'll do it later on and just make another trip to blading again sometime down the road. But yeah, man, shop is a fucking mess, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up, and then hopefully in the morning everything will go smooth, and I can kind of get some shit situated for my truck. All right, so got the alignment done. It rides pretty good. Actually rides a lot better. It's a lot tighter with the steering and stuff. And these 8s ain't terrible, but I did notice that he did have a little bit of a bend here on this wheel. You can kind of see it a little bit right there. And then while I was getting it aligned, the guy was looking on the inside of them, and I believe they have some cracks on these fronts. So definitely gonna let them know about those. But that's kind of the problems you get with 28s, man. That's why I really won't ever buy 28s, because 90% of the time them bitches is cracked. All right, so we got the new wheels on here. So these are 24-inch KMC slides. They got 305 35s on them, and they look pretty good, man. I just had to do some little maintenance on here, just make sure everything was tightened in the back before I go to blading in the morning. But yeah, this is what I've been doing the last couple minutes. I would have vlogged the trip, but it was pretty short-lived because ended up getting these on a good deal. They're in good condition. The tires just need to be changed a little bit, but I might have some 6s that I'm looking at. And you know, once I get into this wheel shit, man, it ends up being a trade war. Whatever the fuck I can get my hands on is what I'm gonna get. So at this point, man, these bitches is up for grabs. So you never know. But yeah, man, I'm about to put the center caps back on and then roll it out. And then in the morning, I'll probably vlog my little trip to Bladen, because I do plan on going ahead and having them get the exhaust done. So I'm gonna try to get there really early, so that way I'm like the first one in line. Because instead of the true duals in the back, man, honestly, I'd much rather have probably like the 2 duals coming out the side on this side, just because it'll be out the way of everything. Gas tank's on the other side, so can't do it that side. But I don't know, just depends, because the rear end is definitely hitting on the exhaust, like right there, but we'll take care of that problem. All right, so we on the way to Bladen, and some people say lower trucks don't ride good, but this shit ride like factory. I ain't even gonna cap. And I got the alignment kind of straight, but I mean, it ain't terrible. So yeah, she riding good, man. So all we doing is going to go get the alignment real quick. I might see if they got time to do the exhaust, but other than that, man, we pretty much rolling. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and get here, man, and then I guess we'll pick up from there. All right, boys, so we are all done. Just got back from Bladen, and I got the exhaust done and I had the alignment done, so we're all good up front. And then I got some Super 10s installed with the dump right there. I don't know if you can really see it too good, but it's a lot better. Drive is a lot better. It's a lot faster than it was, for sure, than the damn straight pipe. So got a lot more back pressure in there. And then I do plan on going with a cam for this bitch, so it won't be too quiet for long. But yeah, man, we just got it all knocked out. Went ahead and put my little Los Chicos sticker up there. Shout out to them boys. They gave me this little inspiration to goddamn do this shit. But I love the way it looks. I love the way it drives. It drives a whole lot better than damn, even when I was lifted stock on the levels and shit. It just feels 10 times better. I could damn slide in that bitch now. I can go 60 and really be going 60. But in that bitch, you can go about 80 and don't even be knowing. But yeah, we just hopping back into another damn build. We got a, I think it's a 2021 Sierra, and we're gonna be putting a rough country lift kit on it. So this will be in the next video, but I'm gonna close this one out. We got most of the trucks done. We got 2 lower truck builds within the last couple weeks, and now we're gonna hop back onto the lifted shit. But yeah, man, that'll be pretty much it, man. I got some trade offers for the wheels, so I might be on 6s soon. I really want to try to go and throw a cam in before Atlanta Truck Invasion, but we'll see what we can do. I'm not really in a rush with anything. Still got a lot more time to knock some shit out, but man, I'm really satisfied with this shit. I really should have did this shit in the first place, honestly, but you know, it is what it is. I done went through both phases with this damn truck, and this is where it's gonna pretty much stay, especially now that I done cut the fucking frame and shit. But yeah, man, I guess that'll be pretty much it, man, for this video, and catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate y'all for fucking still tuning in. We're gonna have a lot of videos. Like I said, I got a large amount of trucks coming through, and my schedule's pretty packed, so it's gonna be a lot of content. But yeah, man, we about to slide, and that'll be it. So I'll catch y'all in the next one.